Hello, this is Marie Lundi, your partner in everything real estate related. And so are you a homeowner planning to put his home on the market in the near future? Well, today I'm going to go over some free or inexpensive ways that you can invest into your property so that your home can stand out in the buyer's eyes and also potentially increase the market value of your property. Hey, by the way, if you've been enjoying my videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel, give it a like, and also forward it to your friends. When I meet with homeowners, oftentimes they ask me, does it make sense for me to invest in the renovation of my kitchen and bathrooms before putting my home on the market? My answer to that is, I don't recommend it, which may be surprising based on what a lot of you hear about kitchens and bathrooms sell properties. And that is true. However, if you have a clean kitchen, clean bathrooms, I would not spend the money and the time renovating these because you don't know if it's going to necessarily appeal to the buyers out there. And in working with many buyers in the area, I find that a lot of them prefer to do the reno based on their own taste, right? And oftentimes when they inherit somebody else's renovation, they end up having to redo it. And so instead of placing that money in such a large project that may not be appreciated, my suggestion is that you invest in painting the interior of your property. Having a freshly painted property, in my opinion, is one of the best investments that you can do in preparing your home for the market. Firstly, it's really inexpensive, and the return on your dollar is multiple folds. Plus, buyers love walking into a home that is freshly painted, it shows well, it smells beautiful, and it has a sense of newness, which goes a long way. Also, to increase the value of your home without spending any money for that matter, you can simply declutter, right? And so I know that you hear a lot about decluttering, but it goes a long way. Buyers want to walk into a home and imagine themselves and their family living in the property. So if you have any items that would only make sense in your property, for example, family pictures, remove them. I know it's hard to do, but you're planning to move anyway, right? So definitely start packing things away. And in this case, less is more. The less items that you have in your home, the better it is. It will, for example, show that you have more space in the home. So definitely, if anything, you could start putting in storage, in boxes, place them in your garage, tucked away. The goal here is to remove as many items per room, okay, so that your rooms will look larger and so that the buyers can see their furniture and their family living in your property. Also, since the pandemic, many of today's buyers are looking at homes completely differently, as you can imagine. They are looking at a place where they can work from home, that they can stay home and enjoy outdoor space. So in your home as it is right now, walk around and see if you could determine a room that can be used as an office space, or maybe an extra area that can be used as an office space. It could be in your basement area. It could be on a landing of some sort. Sometimes you have large spaces in the staircase landing, and you could use a corner perhaps and set it up as a little desk area with a laptop so that the buyers can imagine themselves working in that space. If you have a backyard, that is a huge bonus. A lot of today's buyers are looking for outdoor space. So if you have a yard, definitely go the extra step and stage it. If you have outdoors furniture, set up an area with the furniture, make it very nice and inviting. If you have a balcony even, right? You want to set it up nicely so that today's buyers can imagine themselves utilizing that space for recreational purposes. Other things that you can do to increase the value of your space is staging, but not necessarily in the traditional sense of hiring a stager, although I do recommend that highly, especially if your space is vacant. But if you still reside in your home, by staging I mean make sure that every room has its purpose, right? So I've seen many homeowners use a room that has multiple purposes, right? In this case, if you're planning to put your home on the market, make sure that each room sends a clear message. So this would be the office space, or this would be the guest bedroom, right? And you could achieve that by listening to what I said earlier. You could start decluttering some of your rooms, right? And so as you're decluttering some of the rooms, make sure that you keep the purpose of the room in mind, okay? And make sure that the end product has a clear definition, okay? So that's how you stage. Go through old items, pack them, donate, and what's left behind should have a clear purpose for that room. And the last thing that I recommend to increase the value of your home in today's buyer's eyes would be to make each room as bright as possible. And so that starts by simply removing any heavy curtains that you have around the house, right? Removing the old curtains altogether would make sense. You could simply leave the blinds, or if you have sheer curtains so that the light could come through, that is gonna go a long way. Natural light in a home is the second thing that's gonna sell your home after its location. So definitely invest into that homework of making sure that each room is as bright as possible. Any area that has light, make sure that the light bulbs are changed. In the basement, make sure that you have bright natural light bulbs, right? To just, pick up the energy in that space, right? And so definitely lighting goes a long way, and it's something that's relatively very inexpensive, to take care of. And so I hope that this topic was informative for you. If you would like to discuss this further, please don't hesitate to contact me. Once again, this is Marie Lundi, here to help.